Hey, welcome to the UXG YouTube channel. I'm Nolan Tech and I have the Poly P15. Okay, so here we have it, the Poly P15. This is part of the new Poly P series range, which is a series of 3 devices which are basically set for the personal use, home office scenarios, which we're all in nowadays, stuck away from your big boardrooms. And this is a really neat box actually. Normally I don't want to do unboxing because it's a bit naff and everybody's done it, but it almost does make it portable, so if you do want to take it anywhere you can do. Inside this as well, it's neatly stuck together. I will zoom you in a second once I've got my fingers in the box, because thanks to our friends at Exertis for sending this over really quickly, by the way. Very well wrapped, well done guys. I will show you inside this little box. So inside the box, obviously you have the neat guides that nobody ever reads. You have a nice lift up panel which lifts out your P15 device, which we can see here. No, we can't. No, we can see here. And that's our USB ports available for connectivity, and power and Kensington lock. Oh, and USB-C, which obviously is connecting to your PC. But the box also contains some other things, nicely integrated tightly with these little, whatever the hell they are, I don't know, but that was really cool. Liked it. Big, nice bit of cardboard engineering. Power brick, a good quality USB-C cable, and the stand that goes on top of your screen. So happy days. We will get that set up and we'll do some comparisons with a Microsoft Surface camera. Okay, I've got everything set up. I now have the P15 sat on top of my widescreen monitor, which is nice and tidy, dead easy, just literally sits on top with the bracket, which is good. I am cabled down to, actually no I'm not, I'm cabled down to a Microsoft Surface dock. The USB-C cable then is connected to the back of the dock, which runs on the Microsoft proprietary cable into the Surface itself. But I now can join my new meeting once my camera focuses. There we go, come on Samsung, thank you. Join the new meeting, and that will fire up straight away, and there we go. So that's our meeting set up and running, and we are in business. If I do move back and around, that should then again zoom in with me and frame me properly, because it's got some intelligent framing software and noise reduction, AI noise reduction stuff. So hopefully when I keep speaking it will reframe me and not be so zoomed in. There we go. Okay, perfect. What I do like about this as well is, personally not for me, but there are some people that don't want to have cameras on all the time. Yes, I'm talking about one of my children. But if we actually have a manual shutter here, so we can just manually close that off, and then that just literally blocks your camera off. Keeps your audio going, blocks your camera. Cool. Dead easy. Absolutely dead easy. It's as simple as plugging in your usual USB webcam. Does rely, however, on USB-C. Okay, here we are in Teams. Very, very similar, of course, to Google Meeting and to Zoom. It is simply a case of connecting up your camera for the Windows environment. So start meeting. Mine's actually pre-configured itself, which is nice and tidy. You just have Poly Studio in here. If you do need to make any changes as per Teams, you can just simply click on the options here, pick out your speaker, which is your P15, pick out your microphone, P15, and similarly pick out your camera, P15. Dead easy. Doing now, here we are again, back in a Teams meeting. Close that. There we go, jobs are good in. Still got all of the functionality for moving around the office and zooming in, so I can sit here and continue to speak. Eventually that will frame me and keep me in the focus of the image, which is great because it means that
Some people, me particularly, like to walk around when you're on the phone. If you've got more meeting space and a glorious home office, then you're good to go.
So interestingly as well, on the P15, this whole surround is removable. Now, it's pretty ugly behind the scenes here, but I'm kind of thinking that going forwards, if you're in a health environment or the likes, that there's probably either one coming soon of these that you can wipe down, or you can have your own designed into whatever colour you want. Cool. Similarly, as you see on the bottom of the unit, this screen mount has tracks in it, as does the unit. So what these do is these two interface with each other in a nice secure way, and then you can tighten it with the screw here, which you just tighten with your hands, nice and easy. Although I can't do it with one hand. Yeah, I can. So yeah, so that's really good. And then of course that sits on your display. Depending on what kind of display you've got, you can get a pretty small gap here. So if you can see, that will bend in like so to create a small gap that side, or alternatively you can bend it all the way back, and so you'll get that sort of environment sitting like so, or you can prop it like that, or you can put it fully flat and have a little lip. Job's a good one. So Poly P15, compatible with whatever video service you're generally using on your PC, because it's going through your PC. So certified, importantly, for Teams and for Zoom. But yeah, we'll work with Starleaf, with GoToMeeting, with Google Meeting, you know, with everything. So great product. Retails at about £550. If you are paying £550, you are paying too much. But anyway, if you want to ask any questions, ask away below. I'll get back to answering those as soon as I can. But for now, I will leave you and see you next time.